Israel-Gaza-Iran War News Live Update. Should Biden let Hezbollah and Houthis decide in Gaza? Costs fivefold, straining supply chains and creating inflation, hurting U.S. interests. How will Biden react? The Iran-backed militias attempted to persuade Israel to accept a permanent ceasefire, even one that allowed Hamas to reorganize and recapture the Strip. The Biden administration appeared to be accommodating. Biden said in Thursday's presidential debate that Israel should get Hamas like we did bin Laden, a 10-year quest. Israel hoped a truce would quiet its northern border and convince the Houthis to retreat. Lagged behind his opponent 4 months before the U.S. presidential election, Biden must avoid disasters. This aligns with Biden's national security strategy, which seeks de-escalation in the Middle East. De-escalation is a tool, not an aim. War is one of several governing tools. A no-war whatsoever strategy tells Iran and its militias America is powerless and they may act freely. As expected, Iran and its militias have begun at least 3 wars in Gaza, Lebanon, and Yemen since Biden took office. Tehran would not have emboldened its agents to test Washington's patience if it feared retaliation. Houthi attacks on global shipping showed Biden's naivety. He banked on the Houthis' rationality, removing them from the terrorism list and pressuring Saudi Arabia to stop fighting them. Other than Team Biden, most understood the Houthis were unreasonable. Washington acted after the militia hit Biden in the economy. It tried to form a worldwide coalition, but Biden's America had less than a dozen willing allies. The Saudis and Emiratis, the Houthis' archenemies, refused to join the Red Sea Shipping Channel coalition. Gulf capitals feared Houthi and Iranian vengeance if Washington abruptly bailed out, as Biden was unpredictable and could shift course. American Gulf friends watched a conflict unfold in their backyard. The Gulf states were right. A militia sank one ship and set another ablaze 6 months into America's half-war. Why half-war? Because the Biden administration thinks eliminating the Houthis would produce chaos. No wonder Biden's Middle East policy has resulted in 3 wars and no answers if the Houthis are Washington's regional stability bet. In response to Iranian nuclear belligerence, former U.S. President Barack Obama, one of the most anti-war presidents who appeased Iran, would occasionally say that all options are on the table, implying that America would use military force. Trump's killing of Qasem Soleimani slowed Iran's desire for destruction. At least while he was in office, uranium enrichment kept below 5% and militia harassment of America's allies ended. Appeasement by Biden has hampered America's allies, particularly Israel, in dealing with Hezbollah. Despite Hezbollah starting the fight and showing no signs of halting it, Washington has opposed an all-out Israeli war. If the goal is no war, few tools will protect U.S. or allied interests. Iran, Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis are exploiting America's weaknesses to set precedents, such as giving them a say in what Israel does in Gaza, the West Bank, Syria, and eventually anywhere. By then, Biden would have ended conflicts, reducing America's global prominence and damaging allies. A research fellow at the Nonpartisan Foundation for the Defense of Democracies, FDD, Hussein Abdul Hussein studies national security and foreign affairs.